I want you to imagine a world where you can feel the pain and anger of every living creature all at once. A world where no one person is allowed happiness, joy, and pleasure. A world where justice has been eradicated and corruption reigns supreme.
Freedom ain't not free.
A world where tyrannical dictators are free to perform as many heinous crimes as they please. And of course, a world where anime exists. Now what if I told you that the world you just imagined was nowhere near as gruesome as the world you live in right now? I want you to open your eyes to the cruel, harsh reality that you live in right now. I welcome you to
Scatman's World.
Oh, this is not what Scatman wanted at all. Okay, let's cut to the shit already. I'm reviewing a handful of awful Super Mario 64 meme hacks. Most of them are terrible, some of them are kinda funny, and I hate them all, so let's just fucking get started.
Really, nigga?
Oh dear lord, it's already the first topic and I don't even know what to say. I mean, just look at it. Look at it! Now to clarify, I'm not actually talking about a single game right now. I'm talking about a whole series of games. Around 10 of them to be precise, and after playing through all of them, my brain feels like it was deep fried in a septic tank filled with shitty stale memes or something. I don't fucking know anymore.
Hey everyone, this is Pee Wee Herman. This is your brain. And this is an Italian man's brain on drugs. Any questions?
Anyways, all of the Dank Rave games follow the same basic formula. Jump into a world, stare at the shockingly awful yet mesmerizing level design, and move on to the next one. As for the memes themselves, well, I kind of fucking despise them. Now don't get me wrong, I know these are just stupid meme games and I shouldn't take any of this seriously, but god damn, throughout the entire Dank Rave series you're gonna see some really old memes. And when I mean old, I mean fucking Paleozoic era old. Let It Go, What Does the Fox Say, the Illuminati symbol, and the stupid fucking meme glasses. It's all here, and it's as awful as it sounds. And what's worse is that these games constantly repeat the same jokes, so it gets real old real fast. Now let me get something straight, I don't hate these games. It's just that when you play them all in one sitting like I did, they start to become really repetitive and stale. But despite that, there are a couple of memes that I like, such as Penis! That will always be a classic. I like how the Green Hill Zone song is so loud it corrupts the game's audio. And I will shamefully admit that one of the games did make me laugh.
Really, nigga?
Oh, that's fucking stupid. At the end of the day, I can't really be mad at the Bowser's Dank Rave series. They're designed to be a bunch of stupid, mindless games that lower your IQ by at least 50 points, and they do their job pretty effectively. The only person that I can be mad at is myself for playing through this garbage. And the worst part is that I still have a lot more shit to discuss in this video, so let me talk about a game that I know I will like. Whenever someone asks me what is the most epic meme hack ever made, this right here is the definitive answer, and it's got all the freshest memes ever made. Let It Go, What Does the Fox Say, the Illuminati symbol, and of course, Penis! Now I know what you're all thinking right now. Wait a minute, earlier in the video you were criticizing Bowser's Dank Rave for having some of these memes, but now you're praising this ROM hack for including the exact same memes. That means you're a hypocrite. To which I have to say,
No.
You see, the real reason why I like this game so much is because of Wheelchair Mario. I mean, just look at him, this shit is fucking ridiculous. And this isn't just a cosmetic change, Mario's movement is actually fucked beyond repair. If you try to walk around, Mario moves at least 10 times faster than my internet speed. But if you do a kick in midair, Mario will accelerate faster than the speed of light. This move is incredibly fun to use, especially when you jump off the top of a level. And that's not all, swimming has also been fucked as well. Pressing A will rocket Mario forward with an ungodly amount of speed, while pressing B will move Mario one singular cunt hair at a time. This makes swimming an absolute nightmare, but what else can you really expect from a game like this? There are a handful of other changes to Mario's movement, but those aren't as major as the ones I've already talked about. I don't really know why, but just by changing the way Mario moves made this hack a lot of fun to play. I also think that some of the memes are a bit funnier than the ones in Bowser's Dank Rave, but that's just my opinion.
We like to troll. We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
Am I overthinking all of this? Yes, definitely, but despite that, it would be cool to see another meme hack that changes the way the game is played. Surely someone has made a ROM hack that completely overhauls the behavior of Super Mario 64 to make a brand new and fun experience. And whatever that game is, I'm ready to play it right now.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
No. I take everything back. Chaos Mario 64 is one of the most painful games I've ever had the misfortune of experiencing. I consider it to be less of a meme hack and more of something akin to a medieval torture device. For those unaware of how this ROM hack works, random codes will activate while you're playing, which affects the behavior of the game. There are some codes that can help you, like getting random caps, low gravity, and negative lives. But for every helpful code, there are at least 10 awful codes that can completely screw you out of a star. I'm talking about codes like constantly moving backwards, pressing B spawns fire, pressing Z hurts you, tripping, constantly ground pounding, the camera freezes in place, constantly turning left in midair, the floor turns into lava or quicksand, pausing kills you, the game suffers a hard crash.
But wait, there's more!
What I hate even more is that the game seems to know exactly when to activate these codes. There have been times where I was stuck trying to collect the star for ages, and at the last moment, right when I almost grabbed the star, the game decides it's the perfect time to cuck me into oblivion. I swear to God that Kaze intentionally programmed a rogue AI that is hell-bent on destroying all of humanity, but because it's been stuck onto a Z64 file, all it can really do is infuriate the people that decide to play it. But surely this game is the lowest I can possibly go. There can't possibly be another stupid meme hack that is worse than this. Well, it looks like I've reached rock bottom. The Releasio series of games are probably some of the worst games I've ever played. With all of the other hacks that I've mentioned so far, I was able to play through them and reach the end of each game. But I cannot, for the life of me, sit down and play any of the Releasio games for even 5 minutes. The controls are just so dogshit that I want to bash the controller against my skull. And I cannot stand the quote-unquote music in these games. If you're thinking, it can't be that bad, well...
Here we go!
Truly painful stuff. Now if you're curious as to why Kaze would make such abominations, it's because he wanted to spite all the people who pester him about releasing more games, and demanding that he release his games in Z64 files instead of BPS.
Dear Case, upload BPS again or I will unsubscribe. Fuck you.
I think that's pretty funny, and if I had to say one positive thing about these games, I would say that I like Toad's face. He is pretty adorable. You know, I've been working on this video for the past month, and I thought it would be easy. Just play a couple meme games, say they suck stinky doo-doo donkey dick and call it a day. What I didn't expect to happen was to be driven into insanity by the madness of it all. And now that I've reached the very end of my journey, I realized that I had only come full circle. Earlier in the video, I had mentioned that I didn't like Bowser's Dank Rave, and the only person that I could blame was myself for playing it. I knew what type of games I was getting into, but I still played them, thinking they couldn't be that bad. As a result, my poor decisions caused me to suffer. I told myself that I had learned a lesson, but despite that, I still pressed on. And the more and more meme hacks I played, the more and more my mental health deteriorated. Until finally... I reached the end, and yet I'm still left with the same conclusion. And with that, I present you with one final warning. I've made several awful decisions in my life. What about you? 64.
It's me, Mario!